I should have had a baby with Paris Hilton over Kim Kardashian. You know, Kim was Paris Hilton's assistant.
What's going on with this? That is if I ever go to India outfit. Really?
I should have had a baby with Paris Hilton over Kim Kardashian.
There was a story that came out, a video that was shown saying back in the days when Kim K was Paris Hilton's assistant.
Yeah.
Was it true? Was Kim K Paris's assistant?
Yeah, she's...
Top whatever you're doing, because Kanye West just launched a scandal the size of a super yacht. And the fallout is circling Kim Kardashian, Paris Hilton, and hip-hop kingmaker Sean Diddy Combs. During a late-night live stream, Ye casually claimed that Kim and Paris were, let's say, collaborating after hours with Diddy. One line, and social media caught fire. Insiders even whisper that a recent federal raid on Diddy's mansion uncovered a tape proving everyone's worst-kept secret. If you prowl gossip forums, that triangle isn't brand new tea, but things hit overdrive after super producer Scott Storch finally spoke on the record. Storch, who lived in every VIP room of the early 2000s, laid out exactly how that elite circle moved, and every breadcrumb lined up almost perfectly with Kanye's timeline. Picture 2004. Storch buys a palace on Indian Creek Island, aka Billionaire Bunker. Paris Hilton rolls up in a candy-pink Bentley to cut a harmless club track that turns into sunrise yacht parties and a full-blown romance. One week, you're a studio hermit. The next, TMZ camps on your lawn. And at the edge of the flashbulbs, a then-unknown Kim Kardashian, quietly alphabetizing Paris's couture and studying every move like a future billionaire cramming for finals.
To sleep in my guest room. Yep. And then some weird shit happened. I'm not gonna say what happened, but and then she made it to the master bedroom.
Scott Storch already owned every toy a platinum producer can buy, yet nobody outside the industry could pick him out of a lineup. Then, Paris Hilton flipped the switch from private wealth to public obsession. Overnight, his name splashed across US Weekly. TMZ ran his late-night exits on loop. Until Paris, his Ferraris drove a sad triangle from mansion to studio and back. Clubs? Too anxious. Red carpets? Hard pass. Paris rewrote that script in a weekend. Suddenly, he was the man, center frame in every paparazzi scrum. And the velvet rope high came with attacks. Circles of high-gloss strangers who look down on everyone else. Storch won't name names, but swears that crowd sandblasted the grounded, soulful producer he'd been and replaced him with a fame-hungry echo.
And then I sold it like a couple years later to move closer to disaster, which was, I was safe in Bal Harbor, like, and then I moved to Palm Island, and that's where all of happened. So yeah, Paris came to work with me. We ended up dating and had a relationship, and that like I got so caught up in that, and it changed who I was. Like I was hanging out with like people that are just not good, like people that think they're better than others. Like I don't want to call out names, whatever, it's too insulting, but just like Hollywood douchebags, and like, you know, you are what you hang out with, and it changed me from being this like innocent, like soulful, like, you know, organic person to like this quest for fame and this quest to like I wasn't even like really that sprung on Paris.
Enter Kimberly Kardashian, then just Paris's closet organizer. Storch says Kim first crashed in his guest room until, without warning, her suitcases migrated to the master suite. No shouting match, just a silent shift of power. By the time Paris figured it out, the romance was toast, and Kim stepped into the spotlight Paris had taught her to harness. What stunned Storch was Kim's authenticity, hungry but not desperate, driven yet willing to haul garment bags. She studied Paris's foreign flex playbook, designer luggage, Euro pop-ups, paparazzi tips in Saint-Tropez, and executed it with military precision. He remembers cruising Miami's Washington Avenue in a chrome Bugatti while Kim rode shotgun. Bystanders lost their minds over him. No one clocked the future mogul in the passenger seat.
I got video, dog. A picture.
$1 billion Bugatti.
Oh, shit. You got good. That's Scott Storage?
Yeah, that's Scott Storage, yo.
Oh, snap. Who the hell is Scott Storage?
Yo, he's a dude that make all the beats and yo.
Oh, look at his girl. Take a picture of his girl, man.
That's Scott Storage, dog.
Man, look at his girl, homie. Get in the car.
Scott Storage.
That Bugatti wasn't alone. Lumbering behind was a Mercedes Maybach 62, piloted by Storch's guy, the same driver who guarded his nose candy and last-minute alibis. It's not a flex, Storch insists, but a reality check. In that world, horsepower and habit run side by side, and luxury blurs into liability at 200 miles per hour. Which brings us to Kanye West. Long before the Florence vows, Ye knew the Ray J tape was only the pilot. Industry whispers spoke of multiple drives, each a potential mushroom cloud. Even now, he still jet sets and writes six-figure checks to keep those files offline, because one leak can vaporize endorsements faster than a Maybach clears a traffic light.
Yeah,
Paris found that, or?
No, it was just like she and I were done, and like I think we're both like had it, and we were like commiserating. What did he say? Karen's she's commiserating at the house from Goodfellas.
Fast forward to today. In an unfiltered Twitch stream, Ye vents again, and the crosshairs land on Kim. Mid-rant, he declares he wishes he'd fathered his children with Paris Hilton instead. The internet detonates. He adds that Hilton offspring would come preloaded with generational wealth. Hotel chains, global real estate, an old money halo. Listen closer and you hear regret. He jokes he isn't even staying in a Hilton, underlining the gulf between fantasy and reality. Paris is the road not taken, and Ye's question isn't clickbait. It's a neon what if that fans can't stop staring at.
You guys, could you imagine if I had kids with Paris Hilton, how many hotels I have now? You get what I'm saying? Think about that. Think about that. The Hilton. You know, the Hilton. Because I think I'm staying in the Hilton right now.
Plot twist. The Hilton family sold its flagship chain in 2007, 5 years before Ye dated Kim, and 6 before Northwest was born. His dream is symbolism, not stock shares. In a tense chat with DJ Academics, Ye admits he never wanted kids with Kim after the first 60 days, but that wasn't God's plan. Meanwhile, tabloids murmur that Kim may move to limit his access to their 4 kids, citing unpredictability. Ye isn't naive. He fires back that Kim's only real power is taking the children. Fame builds billion-dollar brands, but custody battles strip everything to the studs. When Ye brings up Hilton Air money and divine destiny, he's unpacking regret about tapes chased, alliances misread, and a system he never controlled.
Kanye flew home last night, and he came back this morning. I want to show you guys what he got me. He got me all of his take back.
Oh, Kim. Oh my God. That's amazing.
Kim's only power is to take my kids. I had a baby with a assistant, bro.
It sucks, you know, when someone doesn't see how different they are. You'll always, hope that you'll see a glimpse of them. And,
Stack Storch's receipts next to Ye's confessions and the chessboard clicks. Kim sprinted up the ladder while Ye rearranged outfits. Storch illustrates with a late-night session. He and Dr. Dre are carving bass lines when Kanye strolls in, snaps a photo, leaves, returns minutes later in a new outfit for the exact same photo, then storms out calling Dre the devil. Was he cleansing vibes, perfecting an Instagram grid, or battling bigger demons? Storch can't say, only that Kim was mastering power plays while Ye burned bridges.
I'll never forget Kanye, not to just be on dissing Kanye, but I remember he came in to visit me and Dr. Dre, and we're in the studio in the middle of making beats, and we were kind of interrupted, but we were like, all right, cool, whatever. And he's like, I need to take a picture with you guys. So we took a picture with him. It was cool. He left. left the building, went to drove somewhere, came back and said, my outfit wasn't right. Let me take another picture. And said, and me and Dre looked together like. He stormed out of the studio one time later, I was told, I wasn't there, with Dre, and he called him the devil. He's like, you're the devil, and he ran out like.
Kanye called Dre the devil?
Yeah. Yeah.
What prompted that?
I don't know. Making devil music for me or something. I guess he was on his holy kick at that point. Or whatever.
Now it feels like Ye is clinging to the last rail of a roller coaster he helped design. Commenters have zero chill. Bombs dropped, one writes. Another claims Ye shook hands with the witches of Hollywood and will never be the same. Threads tally the careers reduced to rubble by the same glitter and gossip engine. So, weigh in. Is Ye exposing hidden corridors of celebrity power, or rewriting history to ease the sting of regret? Either way, this saga isn't clocking out soon. If raw revelations and zero-filter moments are your thing, keep that screen lit. The next plot twist is probably uploading while you're typing your hot take.